Uriel Septim is a direct descendant of Tiber Septim. We all know about that bugger.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor.
I might have to
But for
turn it down
all
a bit.
these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
Yeah, we've seen that 1,000 times. Now, I've done my best to turn off all my mods, because I had a fuck ton. So, we'll see if that worked. This ain't Skyrim. You don't got beards. You just have turn him blue. It never worked. So let's go with the default. I might want to try and fix those eyebrows. This is going to be Jareth. Jareth the Dark Elf. I only have that name because it's written on a bit of paper next to me. We're being Jareth. Tutorial. This is really useful for those who would need it. First things first. I like 85. I don't want to clip into myself.
Hey there, you, kinsman. I haven't seen another Dunmer.
Oh, well.
I don't know.
Sorry to interrupt you, but let's get that on.
How long? Where you from, huh? Vardenfell? You got a wife back home?
How presumptuous.
I'm getting out of here in a couple of weeks.
To think
when I
that
get back tomorrow with
Jareth here
I'll look her
has
up.
a
She must be so lonely.
sweet,
Don't you worry, eh? I'll take care of her long
sweet
after you're
dark
dead.
elf
Oh,
girlfriend.
that's right. You're
It's very
going to
presumptuous
die
of you,
here.
Valen
Hey,
Dreth.
you hear that?
Yes,
The
we all
guards
know
are
your
coming
name, Valen.
For you.
We know we'll be back.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Yes, my sons, they're dead.
We don't
And if you're anything like poor old Alex as a kid, you found this start to be very,
My
very,
job right now is to get
very
him to
boring.
safety. What's this prisoner doing here?
let's
This
put
cell is
run on.
supposed to be off limits.
Usual.
The game doesn't like to start you off sprinting,
Never mind. Get that
which
key.
I suppose is,
Stand back, prisoner.
in a way,
We won't
the
hesitate
best.
to kill you if you get in our way.
No sign of pursuit. Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
How do you
You,
stop
I've
the screen
seen
from
you.
following you?
let me see
Oh,
your
no.
face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
You have a very boisterous voice, Emperor.
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along
No.
a secret escape
I'm
route.
sure you'll be fine. You'll be
By
fine,
chance,
Uriel.
the entrance
Don't
to that
worry
escape
about
route
it.
leads through your cell.
I know who you are. You're Emperor Uriel Septim. I want to know why I'm in jail. The question young Alex wondered for years.
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet.
Gods are dicks for throwing me
As
in
for
jail,
what
let me
you
tell
have
you
done,
that.
it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
No, I already know who you are.
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as...
Yes, yes. Let's go.
Please,
Get me
sir,
out of
we
here,
must keep
Emperor
moving.
Uriel Septim. Get me the hell out of here.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from
Yep,
the other
out of the
side.
way, out of the way. Come on, Uriel. You're
Your
following
destiny
me.
calls you down a different road. Please help us.
Close up left.
Oh,
Protect the
one hit
Emperor.
wonder. Come on. Come on. Give me that sweet stuff. And you, I want that, I want that. Come on.
You don't want to do that again.
What? He's already sweating. And his arms seem to be an entirely different colour to his face. It's very hot-handed, as they call him. Let's just take those off, because we can. Like, don't worry that they're bolted shut or anything. Let's just slide them off there. Let's put on our cool new hat. Psych.
Sorry, son.
I am not wearing that. I am not wearing anything that makes my head look like a pencil.
Waiting for us here.
So, as for my build, I think I'm going to go for a very mix and matched. Taking some magics and avoiding some martials. Come. One thing I hate about Oblivion is how much staggering gets done. You walk into someone and you get staggered. I swear, you're fighting someone, they'll stagger you 1,000 times before you're done. Damn rat. Oh, and this. So much easier in Skyrim. But, let me just give you a little hint now. When you are lockpicking, if you go up with your lockpick and that instantly jumps up, you don't click. But if it's nice and slow, nice and gentle like butter, then you can click it when it meets the top. That's how you do it. That's what I think Jareth's all about. Jareth's about the axe and his now blank expression. He's made a very bland Jareth. He's not amused with anything. Let's put on a nice shirt though. A nice outfit. Well. I think Jareth is going to be a heavy armor man. That's what I think. He's going to be using heavy armor. I'm going to wear them though, just for style. Holy moly, this place is longer than I remember. Get some healing potions. That's also one thing I rarely ever used. I never really used the healing potions. Mainly because as a kid I found the tilde key quite early and realized with 3 simple letters I could become immortal. And of course I did it. Who was watching? Who in their right mind was watching other than my best mate at the time? I say at the time, but that could really offend him. He's still definitely one of my best mates. Don't get me wrong. But he would come over and we would just play the shit out of this game. Come on, Goblin. I'm telling a story. I'm telling a story, Goblin. He would come over and we would just sit next to each other in front of the computer and play the shit out of all these kind of games. I am over encumbered now. Alright, tossed. Another very easy. What I could do, since I'm using a one-handed weapon, is throw one of these on. Let's bind that to 8, shall we? Oh yeah, this. Bada bing, baby. The most satisfying part of this dungeon. The fact that you can bamboozle the goblin. What are you, an iron dagger and a septum? Lovely. Don't know why I'm grabbing arrows. I'm not really going to go an archer. I'm going to avoid an archer. Well, I say that. But there are some things I want to do. A trap that you really never see again. There's very little dungeons in the way of log traps. Which, like, they put a lot of effort into this first dungeon. After that, every other place feels very cut and paste. It was all kind of disappointing, and the creativity wasn't there after this one. Like, these open caverns with a lot of goblins, and how they had little rat pets. And how they are incredibly strong. You just don't see that in other ones, and I'll be sure to keep a lookout, because I'm sure every dungeon has its cool features, like this. The fact that you could just pull this and release the rats on him. So satisfying. You trapped him, you bamboozled him. Well, this guy, however, he ain't having it. He ain't having it. Jareth's got to teach this guy that he enjoys watching goblin. Whoa! I forgot about Lightning McGee. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. The irony in that right there. You poor sod. No, don't try and dodge this. And the only one of the only female goblins. That was also one unique enemy that you don't really see ever again. Which I found quite wasteful of a modeler's and programmer's time to only use something once. And oh my god, things are taking forever to kill. And this, the shaman stuff, I'm pretty sure this is the only one of its type. Dear goblin titties. Boom. One thing I also missed as a kid, that cheeky chest. Now you guys can deal with that. You ain't pay me enough to deal with that. You ain't pay me at all. I'm just gonna stand up here and sip my Fanta. Yeah, I'm helping. What's up?
I think that was all. It's that prisoner again. Kill him. He might be working with the assassins.
I ain't working with no assassins. If I was,
He is not one.
you'd be dead.
He can help us. He must help. Come with us.
Yep.
They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen.
I know, you're delusional, and you're on the goddamn Feldu, my boy. Now, this is where I like to bring up Argonians. It says in the lore of the Dark Brotherhood that any Argonian born under the Shadow was kind of already taken in to the Dark Brotherhood. So I thought what would have been really cool is if you chose the Shadow and were an Argonian, there would be some kind of alternative entrance into the Dark Brotherhood in this game. But alas, I do not think that was the case. I can always level up my stats out of this, but having that 50 extra magic at the very start might be actually really great. So I'm going to go that.
The sign.
Yes, you can see my signs. Get me out of here. I'll be paying a lot more attention to the audio and stuff once I'm out of here. Yep, give me that torch. I've already got one out, buddy.
Let us do our job. We'll be all right.
Come on.
This can only lead to your death. Who
Is it
now
3
will
hits?
save
Yep,
us?
three, and you can get him to hurry up. Ooh, I am quite low. No, okay, they were. Wow, no autosaves? Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, well, we are finally back. This time I'm not gonna anger my friends and just let them take care of these assassins. Well, I mean, by take care, I mean help them so I can get some levels ups and stuff. They never hurt nobody. Come on. Quickly now. Hop and skip. Acrobatics.
The Emperor's in danger.
For the Emperor! What the? But Jesus?
Blades!
Who's throwing lightning at my back? Come on.
Never take me down.
Did they just destroy my weapon? Did they? They just took my weapon.
For the blade.
Hold up. They just took my weapon. They broke it. Alright, well. Time to pull out the head.
The Emperor. Die! For the blade.
Never mess with a mage, bitch. Talk to me, buddy.
I can go no further.
Was it?
Failed. I failed.
Damn.
The blades are sworn to protect the Emperor.
Yes, I have the amulet, and I must go take it to Joffrey.
Not-
Which, I promise you,
There were
bros, I'm going to do that straight away. And it looks like a night. Jolly good.
I wasn't far.
No, you were not far off.
Good.
Yep, I promise I'll take this right to Joffrey. God damn. That ruins it right there. No. 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 Are you done? No. When you come out here, this treats you. You could see the Skyrimy mountains, the great alpine kind of forests that you would see in Scandinavia. That's kind of what this whole place reminded me of. Never been there, but I've seen pictures, like anyone. And the ruins. The ruins that scared the shit out of me. As a kid, those ruins were just bad juju. Is that racist? Alright, well, Jareth is free. And I suppose we should be heading to Waynon Priory. You know what? Let's become a wizard.